Mimi wacha mi wacha niwaambie, most of the times I didn't even ask her how she is, how she's managing, because most of the times she was with painkillers. But every time ukiona anaenda kupea service ama ako kazini, unaona she's in pain, she's ramping na a bandage yenye ilikuwa imefika almost to the knee 24/7. Hi guys and good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, my name is Hilda Wambugo, and this channel is all about mental health care, self-care, and along the way I'll introduce you to what I do and my family. Now, today I'm up early and today is a special day. That is why I'm here this morning. Today is on 8th May and this year's Mother's Day came today. And this day brings about a lot of memories, some good, some bitter, but we thank God that so far we are here. Today being a Mother's Day, it brings about a special feeling about we mothers, because I'm a mom. It brings about special feelings to all mothers out there who are doing incredible jobs to their families, to their kids, and all that. To all mothers out there, feel appreciated for the work that you're doing, the far that you are, and where you are headed to. Because honestly, being a mom is not easy. Being a mom requires a lot of patience, requires a lot of self-work, requires a lot of you being sober to be able to take care of those kids. And to all mothers who are out there and who've not given up, salute to you because you're doing an incredible job. To all mothers out there who feel like everything is a mess, the world is about to come to an end, nothing is working, one thing I would tell you, patience. And God is not a man, and when his time comes, for sure I say he changes one story. And for those who've listened to my story through my mom, she's a miracle to all of us. And today and at this time, I want to wish her a happy Mother's Day and to send this message to her. Of course, she follows me up, so I know she will see this message. And one thing that I want to tell her, because honestly this day becomes very emotional to me in the previous Mother's Day. So the only thing that we usually do to our parents is to drop that message, to let them know how grateful we are for them, to let them know that we are proud of them, and to let them know that the far we are, we couldn't be here because of them. But today I want to tell my mom that she's a miracle to us. And today, given a chance to choose any other mother, I would not do that. Leo hata nikapewa chance ya kuchagua a family whereby they are wealthy, everything is smooth, they have money, hakuna struggles, I would not choose different. I want to let you know every pain that you went through, every hard work that you went through, it didn't go unnoticed. But most of the times, especially when you are brought up from a very unstable family, I don't know whether this appears to everyone or a number of us, but it becomes hard to sit your parent down and tell them that they are trying, they are on the right channel, they feel appreciated and all that. Most of the times we don't do that. Now every time I sit down and remember what my mom went through, honestly I get emotional up to date. I think it's something that I've never done what I've never dealt with, or yes, I've never dealt with completely, because every time I feel like she didn't deserve what she went through. But I thank God for her, and um, nilipomature, and when I came to start working on myself towards healing on a number of things that I went through growing up, one of the things that I appreciated is the fact that God God gave us her into our lives, because she never gave up. She never gave up, not even a single time. She never gave up. As much as most of the times we felt like she's alone and she's doing all she did alone. So yeah, she never gave up. And what I was saying, I thank God for her, and I thank God for a situation that came into her life and made things that way that time. Honestly, I feel like if things didn't happen that way, we wouldn't be here today, because a number of things happened. She went a lot of pains, and one of the things that I didn't share is the fact that she got ill, and she used to work with this ulcer that she got. You know, most of the diabetic patients out there, I think I had mentioned earlier, she got diabetic. So one of the things that a patient with a diabetic can get is an ulcer, kakidonda. So she got this ulcer back in, hata siwezi kumbuka, but this ulcer was very small. She got it from a scratch, and then it kept growing, ama inakuwa kubwa, to an extent she went for a number of surgeries. She was in and out of hospital for a number of times, and honestly, she never gave us up when the worst happened to her, because I feel like it was the worst. Each and every time, for 12 good years, hiyo kidonda alikanayo for 12 good years, she was in and out of the hospital. And how she survived taking care of us is through taking loans, of course, through taking loans to ensure that we are going through school. Not once have she hidden it from us. Akiwa hospitality kuwa maybe high school, she's hospitalized, ameenda theater, and we are still in school. Honestly, that thing still hurts up to date. But again, I remember the lady in the Bible who bled for 12 good years, and God came at the 12th year. It is not that there are no good doctors here. Si ati hakuna good hospitals here, because I remember she was being treated in one of very good hospitals within where we live. At the same time, there's a time she was going for clinics in Nairobi, and that took 12 good years. I work in a hospital, and I've seen a number of patients who've come to the hospital, wanaonwa, wanafanywa grafting, na hiyo graft inashika. But to her, this ulcer, she kept going in and out of theater a number of times for that grafting. Grafting yenye unaenda unatolewa kanyama mahali pengine, panaekwa kwa hiyo kidonda, for that skin to do what? To reward. Inaitangwa to, okay, sitaki kutumia term si yenyewe, but anaekwa hiyo nyama hapo for that kidonda to heal. Ni kama venye unapelekanga nguo ikiwa torn iekwe kakiraka to reuse that cloth again. So she went in and out of theater a number of times, a couple of years, with no success. But today I believe that when God decides to bless you, and one thing that I believe in, when we get ill, it is our hope and our prayer to get healed or to get well before we get to even the hospital bed, but that doesn't happen most of the times. Inafikanga mahali you are unable to control the illness that you get and you seek help. The help that you're seeking is from the doctors, of course. Unapatia that doctor a chance to explore on what is happening to you, to work on you, to enable you get better. So she did that for a couple of days, and one thing that I've come to believe in, we have our own time, because we as the daughters, we would have wanted her to get healed immediately after she got that ulcer. Kuna huyu daktari who is working with her that who would have wished her patient to get well immediately, and we have God's time. And when God's time is not here, for sure we may want things to be well, we may want situation to be all right, but until his time comes, lazima atufunze kukua patient. He has to use us to encourage people out there, because one of the things that I say, my mom is an encouragement to so many people out there. And after 12 good years, hiyo kidonda yake ilikuja kupona through something that happened, and she traveled somewhere that her leg was treated, and it took her around 6 months for that wound to heal and completely healed. Mimi wacha niwaambie, most of the times I didn't even ask her how she is, how she's managing, because most of the times she was with the painkillers. But every time ukiona anaenda kupea service ama ako kazini, unaona she's in pain, she's ramping na a bandage yenye ilikuwa imefika almost to the knee 24/7. It used to hurt me. Yani ni ile inakuhurt, but you cannot sit her down and ask her, because not because you're not concerned, but to me, one of the things, or the last news that I wanted to hear, ni things are getting worse. There's nothing that can be done. This was not meant to happen. So the last thing that I wanted to hear is that things are getting worse and there's no solution. So I kept hoping that one day, atatoa hiyo bandage, one day things will be better. When I sit down and think about that lady, yani, I get so emotional. Niku imagine if there is any other person who could have been there for us until the end, who could be there for us until we stand on our own. And she did that single-handedly. And one thing that I said, I thank God for every individual who was channeled to her life to make things better. Thank you very much to every mother who passed by anakuja na kitu, who came to check on her and all that. So I'm here today to let her know that her hard work is appreciated, her hard work is noticed. Right now, all of us are grown up. We are already grown, all of us, because as I mentioned earlier, I'm the firstborn. We have our secondborn. I'm a clinical psychologist, a firstborn. We have our secondborn, who is a nurse, na tumeachana na mwaka moja. And we have our thirdborn, mwenye ni mdogo sasa kabisa, na she's a nurse about to complete her studies. Imagine, single-handedly, and with all what she went through, she managed to see that ametupea her best, because I would say she gave us her best. She tried. She went through hell, but she never gave up. A message to you today. There are no words that can be enough to thank you. But one thing I would want you to know, wherever that you are, know that you are appreciated, you are prayed for, and up to date that we are grown. That is what I wanted to say. She still takes care of us. She wants to know how we are doing, how we are faring, how our kids are. Who? I don't know. I pray to God that He instills in me half of what you have. Because if I have half of what you have, I think I'm ready to go. And I think I'm ready to face life, because you are a warrior, you are a testimony to so many people. You've touched so many lives as much as you didn't have. So feel appreciated, and I wish today you are here. Whew. I wish today you are here, because right now I feel like I'm in a position whereby I can gift you. I'm in a position whereby I can take you somewhere to just enjoy and feel appreciated for your hard work and all that. But that one can still be done. Yes, that one can still be done, because right now she's not within, but that one can still be done for her to feel appreciated, to feel loved, to feel that she did her best and she gave her all. That is the only thing that I can say. And to mothers out there who are struggling with their kids, who are giving up about tomorrow, one thing I would say, and one thing I've repeated, ni that the clock is still ticking. Time is still moving. Kama ni huyo mtoto mwenye ni mdogo na ako hapo and you're losing hope about them, trust me, a time will come whereby you will be like, wow, mimi ni ule mama mwenye nilikuwa nashindwa hata kupata chakula ya one meal in a day. That time is coming soon. Now, one thing that I usually say, if God visited my mom, that she can do that to you when time is right. It took a number of years, but she never gave up. She never gave up. Those who know my mom, well, she has a big heart. She's a strong lady, and she's a go-getter, and she never gives up. So thank you very much, Mom. Feel appreciated and enjoy this day, and know that your daughters are proud of you. And hatujui tunaweza sema nini, na hakuna kitu tunaweza fanya to make you feel appreciated, and words cannot be enough. The only thing that we can do is to pray to God to keep you healthy, is to pray to God to give you more life, to see your grandchildren grow, and of course to enjoy life with us. So thank you very much, and to all mothers out there, have a happy Mother's Day and feel appreciated. Keep pushing on, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the best, and yes, may God bless you.